Hello guys, so we're back right now, okay, and we are after 10 coats. I gotta tell you though, this right here, this spray can right here is really good if you use minimal layers on it. So if you can reduce it to like about 3 or 4, it'll look much nicer than it does on 10, which is right here. But you could clearly see there's a lot of texture going on here, which is really cool. You see like that hammered look, so it's really beautiful. I mean, to be honest with you, it's not something I can even really show you on this. I mean, it doesn't do it justice to look at the camera. But again, if you're doing this for camera work or whatever, you're going to want to do it less, and then it becomes a little bit less layers. It'll become more evident even on camera, where here I can look at it with the naked eye, but through the camera it doesn't look as good as it did before, but it still looks amazing. I mean, as you can see, it looks like bronzish metal. So right now, after 7 days have passed, I am going to be using this crystal clear enamel. Okay, so what we're going to do is, the first thing I'm going to do is what I should have done with the paint too, is I'm going to lay it down over here flat or anywhere on the surface and spray the inside of it first. Now why is that? Because then I want to put it back on the vase right here, on the vase, and then start spraying over here after I'm done, which I'm going to give it between coats I'm going to do about 3 coats on the inside and 3 coats or 4 coats on the outside. Might be a little bit too excessive, but we'll see. For me, it works all the time. It worked on my Iron Man. I don't know if I want to do it on this because I want to keep the texture. You see, like a little melted and everything. I'm gonna probably want to keep the texture on it. Now you want to do this after you're done with everything that you possibly want to do, like in terms of like if you want to make weathered look or whatever. You don't want to put that on first and then do it. I'm gonna leave it the way it is because solo is about to happen, so this will just be a very squeaky clean type thing with a little bit of melted stuff here and whatever, so it does look like it's been through some crap. What I was thinking of doing is probably do some charcoal on this, like a little charcoal here and whatever, and then spray it. But unfortunately I couldn't get my hands on charcoal at all. I got in contact with my supermarket, and they said they're ordering now for the summer, so they're gonna have it. I don't know why. They said they always have it and they ran out of it. So that's something to think about. Like, I would love to put some on it, but remember, you could always redo it again, this thing right here. So if you want to come back later and put some of that and then spray a couple of coats on it, that's totally fine also. So now we're gonna go right into it. Give me 1 second. So we're gonna lay it like so, and now that it's dry, you don't have to worry. And plus, this specific helmet, I don't care if it gets a little bit of the rust on it, because it'll just give it more of a realistic look anyway. Okay, so now we're gonna go right into this. All right, so in this, remember, just like the other one, I said it doesn't matter how you do it. You see like that. You want to get these edges here, you see, right on top of here, these, because you want to make sure you get a good clean coat on that end. See, like that. Now we're gonna wait. You should wear a face mask. I'm an idiot again, didn't wear it. I'm just gonna give myself so many problems, but wait about 3 minutes and then coat again, okay? And then after I'm gonna say today, tomorrow, up to like a day and a half of cooling out over here in the sun or whatever, and the whatever this is, regular earth air, about a day and a half to 2 days, I'll be coming back and doing the outside. Okay, but right now what I want to take care of is only the inside, so I'll see you guys when we are going to be doing the outside. So now we're going to be spraying the outside. It's like I have a hen over here. The outside of this baby right here. So we're going to go right into that. Give me 1 second. So now we're going to be spraying it just like we did with the spray paint. Stand about this much away, as you can see, and then we're just going to spray left and right like this. You don't really have to care, you just don't want it to drip, because this is now, we're dealing with plastic. This plastic look looking spray. So you definitely don't want it to drip at all. Now you want to hit it here, hit it in the eyes a little bit, hit it underneath a little bit, and then we're just gonna let that look, look a little bit, and to at us, and then we're gonna hit it with the side right here. So we're gonna turn it around. Again, you want to make sure this thing is elevated so you can turn it, because you can't touch it. See this right here? This is a big no-no that happened to me from the original resin, but I don't care. I'm actually using that because I'm gonna be doing some cool things with the way I'm gonna make it look a little weathered. Now here, like I told you, this is a little bit of a complicated design. You want to start with something simple like Iron Man. It's much easier of a design than something like this, because you see here you have to hit the insides a little bit. Not everything's going to be hit, so it's a little bit more problematic than the usual. Give me 1 second. So it's a little problematic than the usual one. So we're going to hit it a little bit on the sides here, and then again left and right, sweeping motion, sweeping motion. Now what I wanted to do is, and I still can't find any coal, so it's kind of pissing me off. Oof, what the hell was that? I wanted to find some coal and smash it a little bit, and then put it on top of some of the area so it looks like it's weathered, and then hit it with the plastic. I could always do that next time, but I'm going to hit it with about 3 coats right now, so it's going to be pretty encased. Some people like doing 2 coats of this. I like just... My Iron Man came out beautiful, like no leakage, no nothing. But I am like rushing this as crazy. It is now the 19th of May, and on the 25th Solo starts. So I don't, I'm desperately trying to get this ready for the movie Solo, even though obviously this character is not going to be in it. I just want to make sure I have him ready. So you want to hit the sides of the eyes here and the sides here. You see, again, it's a complicated design where if you hit, if you do the Iron Man, it's 1, 2, 3. It's so easy to color and get a flush. But give me 1 second. It's easier to do left and right, and you'll get a very, very clean look with Iron Man. But with this helmet, it's a little bit problematic. There were some things I wanted there. For example, here, I wanted some of that, I'm going to do like a beat down look to it. But unfortunately right now, I got to get it just ready for Solo. It's the 19th of May, the 25th it starts. I still haven't put anything on the eyes. I haven't done the tint. I haven't done the electronics. So there's going to be some issues over there. So this is why I want to just get that done ASAP. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, shoot. Hold on. You see that sometimes there's like some stuff that the air picks up, and that could cause some issues. There you go. That could cause some issues, so you have to make sure. You see, already I got like a little nasty look to it. I don't know what the hell that is. It's some kind of, I don't know. We're gonna see, but doesn't matter really. Oh, look at that. See, already starting to drip, so we're gonna just feed it. There you go. Now you want to wait ideally about 3 minutes before hitting it with another round. But I like to wait about 5 minutes on it. Already it's starting to look very shiny and really nice. Again, see this, what a little bit of dirt can do. So if you guys can, I'm not gonna, like I said, I don't care about the perfection in this. I'm just teaching you, and I got to come out with this ASAP. But and I'm not selling it or anything like that. So something I would sell, obviously, I would brush it very light with the one we use, the resin. And with this, of course, just make sure you keep this helmet in a closed area where there's no dust or any particles flying. As you see, there's like bird crap everywhere here because I have 2 little birdies right here about to be born. So I usually don't like to have it, but if they have eggs here, I don't touch them, and for some reason, like a bunch of their families came over here, as you saw. So, I always I ate them, so I guess that's why they keep coming here. But that's pretty much what I do here in terms of that. So I would keep it more in an area where it wouldn't get hit by crap or anything like that, literally crap, or God knows what that was. But it looked like it was just dust, though, to be honest with you. So I don't know. It looked like it's raining out here in Queens, New York. So it was raining already for about three days or something. So a lot of shit could have happened over here, and a lot of particles and crap. So you want to make sure that you isolate it before hitting it, before leaving it out or something like that. So probably like some kind of giant bin or something. I should have put it in. Maybe that's what I'm going to invest in next time. A giant bin to just put it in and, make it rest. My Iron Man had no issues. I left it out here, had nothing. And it was very, very beautiful looking and very flat and very shiny and amazing. But this one, I wanted to get... I'm still going to look into that coal if I have time. But first I want to hit that baby, see how far I can go with this thing. Because we're really closing in on the 25th. So we'll see what happens there. So let me let you see it after its third coat. We'll get right back to it. Okay, guys, so we're back after the third coat. Now I'm going to wait for 3 days. As you see, this is not the look I was really going for. I was looking for a more cracked look. But I'm very happy with the results. This is a chemical reaction, which happens from using this. Now, again, if you're doing Iron Man or whatever, usually I'm not going to obviously recommend using this, but for this purpose I am. It's a really cool thing to do. But don't hit it with too much acrylic. Only give it like one coat, and that's it, and it won't do this. The reason I hit it with 3 coats, I always like 2 coats on my Iron Man, and I never had this before. But I think, even though I waited 7 days, I think you probably have to wait longer than 7 days with this for this to cure. Usually this happens when it doesn't cure, but I really, really love it. I was actually intentionally looking for something around this, a little bit different, but I'm happy with the results. It looks really, really cool if you look at it, and I really hope the whole helmet will be like that. Or, some spots here and there. What I recommend doing after you get that is take a block sander. I'm not going to have enough time to do it because the 25th I have to do this on the opening, but probably for the finished product that's what I would do. So I'll probably show you a picture of how I would do it after the event. Is take a block sander, spray it with acrylic that's silver metal, or even spray paint that's metal, and go like this pretty much very lightly. What you're going to do is you're going to peel all of these, and it's going to give it a silver look, like these little silver cracks, like it cracked right through, and it'll look extremely weathered. You could also mix it up with a little bit of charcoal on it as well, and then hit it one more time with this baby right here, just to make sure that it's all in. But I am really, really pleased. I mean, look at this. It looks like it went through hell. I just wish I had some black charcoal or something to use on this right now, which I don't. But again, I'm going to come back to this and perfect it right after the event. It's just I gotta already work on the electronics, so I'm gonna leave it here for about 2 days to dry up, and we'll get back to it right after that, and let's see if all of this will be like this. I would really love it, but if not, it is what it is. But just like I said, usually this happens when this thing doesn't cure. 7 days. I wasn't expecting this. I was gonna do some I wanted light cracks, but in something like, let's say, Iron Man, the regular paints will cure in about 7 days. This thing did not, and because of that, when you use too much of this, it will present something like this. Now, it's not a big deal. You just could take it down with some sandpaper and just start all over again with a little bit of paint and just fill it up, and that's it. You're good to go. But to be honest with you, this is the look I wasn't going for. I was going for a little more cracked look, but I am extremely happy with this, and I really hope the whole mask, the whole helmet turns like this. I would be extremely happy. This is pretty freaking cool. Now it's starting to look a little more also, and you could tell that there was issues that this thing didn't really cure, because when it did, you started seeing lines on here, but when you put it about 10 coats, you should let it probably go for 2 weeks or something, I would say, when you put 10 coats on this baby of this spray paint. Unless you're going with lighter paints, like for the Iron Man, I hit it only with about 5 to 7 coats of paint, so I didn't have any type of issue whatsoever. And it actually dried up extremely fast. Within 7 days, it was already, you know, completely a block. It was cured. Everything was great. And I had no issues with things like this. But this is amazing. I really like the chemical reaction. I do hope by the time it dries up, there'll be more. As you can see, this looks like there's cracks all over this thing. Like it's been through hell. And I'm really liking this a lot. So we'll get back to you in the electronic part and the thing, but pretty much this is it. I mean, this is pretty much a done deal. After you're done, it'll pretty much come out smooth. It depends on how you want to do it, but there you go. From beginning to end, this is how it looks. Now I'm going to show you the finished product. You don't need to know how to do the electronics or to close it up with tint or all of that crap, because this has nothing to do with it. It has to do with a helmet from beginning to end, so we are done. But I will show you, I will put a video out showing how I do the you know, how I'm going to close this up and everything, and how you could do it for Kylo Ren or for Iron Man, using, of course, not tint, but for Iron Man you're going to need a white type of thing. Usually I took it from those big, what do you call those? It's like light bulb covers or whatever. So there's different ways. You can pick whatever material you want. But I'm going to show you guys the finished product after I'm done, when I am actually Starkiller. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough time, obviously, to do the entire armor. This was a last-minute thing. So all I wanted is, probably what I'm going to go with is a black cloak, like a Jedi cloak or whatever, a black one, probably like from the Renaissance monk, so it looks almost exactly the same. And I'm going to put this baby on my as well. Throughout the year, I'll probably come out with the spinal cord, the whole costume itself. I'll probably get together. But right now, because it's due on the 25th, there was a last-minute thing. I figured I'd share this with you and make a helmet from beginning to end. How do you do it? And pretty much this is it all together. Like I said, if you're not looking for this, you don't need to use this spray. Okay, this spray is a very specialized spray to do, so it probably takes longer to cure, and, you know, lesson learned to me. But I'm happy with it. I'm really happy how it ended up, and I'm really liking the chemical reaction. I hope it continues throughout the drying process. But for something like Iron Man, obviously, do not use hammered metal sprays or any of these specialty sprays. Just use the basics, red, or for War Machine, silver, metal, shiny metal. You're not going to get any of these issues, and after 7 days you should have absolutely no problem. And then you could hit it with about one coat of this, and then wait. I would recommend wait probably, well, for me it was weird. I did it every 5 minutes, every 3 minutes, 3 minutes, I did this, and nothing happened. But I would recommend, just in case, if you're scared a little bit, you want to wait between coats so something like this doesn't happen. Wait about a day and then hit it with another coat if you want, and you should be fine. But to be honest with you, I'm extremely happy the way this is happening right here. And I see it already starting to edge out, so I'm really, really happy. I mean, look how it looks. It looks like he's been through hell, so this is really cool. I'm actually extremely amazed and really happy with this product right here for what I want to do. But if next time I want to use this on anything, what I need to do is I hit it, I let it rest for about maybe a week and a half instead of 7 days, and then I hit it with one and wait probably a day before hitting it again with another one, and I won't have these cracks at all. But on this, that's exactly what I was going for, especially now that I don't have the charcoal and I don't have the material to the time to make it look weathered. I'm extremely, extremely happy with the results. I mean, look at this. This is incredible. This is incredible. I mean, I'm extremely happy about this. And I'm happy also that it's kind of random. It's not going everywhere. It's just in the right spots. And from a distance, it already looks good. So I'm really happy with the results. So anyways, that's going to conclude the entire helmet from beginning to end. And of course, I'm going to show you the extras, which I'm going to come out with an episode showing you how this thing looks all together and how I did the tint for the eyes and what material I used to cover the eyes and put the tint on top, and so on and so forth. That's actually going to be a really cool thing I'd like to share with you guys. Anyways, as always, let me know down below what you guys want me to do a mini-series about. The other mini-series was how to build a gaming computer on the cheap, and now we're doing this. You 3D printing. So if you want me to do anything, a mini series on, let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to make it work. I'll learn the material and show, do a mini series on just about anything. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, as always self-funded here, so like, definitely share the video, subscribe, and hit that bell button for many more new videos to come, from tech reviews to you name it, and of course mini series of how-to. So have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here, be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini series to unboxings to technology, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell button, as many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.